So we got the landfall of Idalia. It actually made landfall about 6:45, so about half an hour ago. It made landfall just west of Fish Creek, Florida. So, well, a little bit after 6:45. I'd say about 6:50. It made landfall, but at least it's moving quite along, and it has weakened from the Cat 4 peak, so that's good, I guess. But the gusts haven't weakened, so that's gonna be an issue. Um, But yeah, 120 currently is forecast to weaken. 100-mile-an-hour wind hurricane going into Georgia. And then 70-mile-an-hour wind tropical storm going into South Carolina as it exits the U.S. Maybe temporarily, maybe permanent. That's yet to be determined. 60, 60, 50, 50, 50, and 50-mile-an-hour winds to the end of the forecast. Satellite imagery, yes, that is confirmed landfall. Got cone with tropical storm and hurricane watches and warnings for Georgia, Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And we got, well, models and winds. And out of principle, let's cover the other tropical systems. We got Freddy with 110-mile-an-hour wind, Cat 2, and it's forecast to maintain the strength a little bit, but weakening 105, 90, 80, 75. We got tropical storm before it goes post-tropical, 65 and 60-mile-an-hour winds as it jets to the north. The eye is still massive. Got models. It's starting to impact Bermuda as we speak, so there's that. We got models and winds. So, and we got one tropical depression 11 in the Atlantic was still 35-mile-an-hour winds and is going to maintain that strength through the end of the forecast, even though it goes post-tropical eventually. We have another area to our west that could try to form into something, unless this is mistaking this for the other tropical depression in the Atlantic, in the Pacific. Got cone, models, and winds. We got Seola with 155-mile-an-hour winds. So this thing's been maintaining this strength. But it's forecast to weaken 150, 145, maintain that strength a little bit, 130, 85, 75, and 70 and 60. We got satellite imagery. This thing is just buzzsawing across. Got Haikui with 50-mile-an-hour winds. The thing is definitely struggling. Got 75, 90. So yeah, going typhoon eventually. 105, 110, 105, and 90. Pretty much making landfall in Japan, China at this point. So yeah, we got this. It kind of glitches over to Seola for some reason. And we have, well, Irwin's dead. We don't need to do anything with Irwin. And now we got Tropical Storm 11. So 60, 70, 65. So looks like it's going to have a peak of 70-mile-an-hour winds before weakening. And then 45-mile-an-hour winds at the end of the forecast. So satellite imagery. Yeah, that just confirms that it was mistaking something else. I'm very confused. And we got this here because same name, it's just very confusing. And we got two areas of interest. The remnants of Gert has a chance of reforming. That's what that is. Okay, so I guess I was right about the satellite imagery being that, because I was not expecting Gert to come back from the dead. But it looks like that's a possibility. And then the other one is actually labeled as Invest 94L. It has a 40% chance of forming over the next couple days, jumps up to 60 over the next week. Gert has a 10% chance of reforming over the next week. So, do we see Gert reform? I guess that's a possibility. As for the Pacific, yeah, this thing is not forming. The thing is at the Hawaii, no chance of forming. So, Now, we get back to Idalia, the reason why this live stream exists. Let's go to radar. And drop stuff. Always fun to drop stuff. Yeah. Making sure things are in order. Yeah. Doing minor stuff, but I had to get iPad set up for covering this sort of thing. So yeah, this definitely made Landfall. So that's the eye, I presume. Okay. Got velocity, let's check that. Yeah, we definitely got this going. Do I have any active tornado warnings? I'm not sure if we do. Oh. What are these? Hurricane report. It just lists 45-mile-an-hour wind gust reported Mesonet Station, Sweetwater Wetlands Park. The other one just says Assos Station. Okay. 41-mile-an-hour wind gust reported at Lake Butler. We got 41-mile-an-hour wind gust also at Lake City. We got 40-mile-an-hour wind gust reported near Suwannee Springs. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Maybe go back to this, but not expecting that to pop up. But okay, I'll take it. Wait, we have cam over here. We have a cam. Missed it when I was over here, but that's overnight, so I can't really see anything. Waves height's looking at 13. Yeah, and that's nighttime. So, but yeah, wind gust is pushing 35, 36. Miles an hour, so yeah. Anyways, we got this way out here. Like, this is what the forecast is for that, and then it gets thrown out the back because we got Franklin going up this way, and we have, and it's also kind of merging with this thing here because it does have tropical storm wind gusts. If it was wind speeds, and it would be Jose, but like sustained. But it is what it is. Wait, we got more of these? 53-mile-an-hour wind gust in Bell. And 73-mile-an-hour wind gust at the Lafayette High School weather STEM program. Okay. We need more of those in high schools, honestly. Obviously not more hurricanes in high schools. That would be bad for the high schools involved, but it'd be awesome to do that. Okay, so this is all that we have access to. And this is all rainfall warnings in Nova Scotia and, like, southeast Canada. Got storm surge watch, tropical storm watch, hurricane watch, storm surge warning, tropical storm warning, hurricane warning. This is all related to, Idalia. So, we'll check this radar out. I'm not able to see the storm that well because these wind field thing, so that's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. Is that one offline? Nope, it's some, like, weird, like, Air Force Base thing. I don't even know what that's a thing, but okay. And we got this Tampa area here just getting lashed out. So, and I'm sure if I were to look up Hillary on Twitter, I'd just get a lot of tweets involving in this and a lot of memes involving in this. So, it's like, you want to deal with the memes? Do you want to deal with serious stuff? So, let's do this, actually. Actually see it in motion. But yeah, you got all these weather spotters over here. Gee, you wonder why. Getting battered with the eye wall. But yeah. We are at low tide. At least this thing made landfall at low tide. At least this thing made landfall at low tide. That is probably one of the better case scenarios that we could have seen. Plus, it was on a weakening trend as it was approaching land. So, that's good. That's good. It made landfall at low tide. That will help minimize storm surge some. Because by the time we get into high tide, it's going to be like way inland. No, not you, Kaho. But yeah, this is where we're looking at. This is the location that's going to be at high tide. At least that it's forecasted to be. So, this is actually a better case scenario. No, it's not much, because that's only a 3-foot difference. But that could mean the difference between life and death for some people. So, only takes 2 inches of water, depending on who's involved, to drown. So, but yeah. But, and that could also like save money too, because that 3-foot difference could mean the difference between you keeping your car and it floating down the road and ending up somewhere else. So, but then again, if you evacuated, that wouldn't be an issue. So, and I'm sure people did evacuate accordingly. So, at least Cedar Key was like very much spared the landfall, the worst of it. So, although they probably still got battered horribly considering Jim Cantori was there. So, but I'm not sure if he moved since then. I'd imagine he did. But, and there's Tallahassee. Definitely having some issues there. I'm surprised there's no flash flood warnings issued yet. But then again, this thing just made landfall, plus Florida's in the middle of a drought right now, so the ground's gonna be thirsty. So, it's gonna be a minute before the flooding starts. So, plus with how fast this thing's moving, it shouldn't be that bad when it comes to flooding. But yeah, it is what it is. So if anyone has any questions, just ask away. I got the iPad on it by my side, so able to see you guys post stuff, comment stuff and stuff like that, because for some reason the live stream doesn't really have the comments pop up as here as much, and it's just rude like that, but it is what it is. But yeah. Trying to log into something. But okay. So that's not gonna happen on here. Um Okay, so okay, got the right one. Alright. But yeah. So that makes things a little bit easier. Um So, anything else pop up? Okay, those expired. Okay. Um, and someone just randomly said kinky. Okay. That's nice. Anyways, I'm surprised there's no reports popping up out here, because I'd like to know the wind speeds out here. According to this, should be about 120, gusts pushing 160. So, maybe a little bit weaker, considering it's been on land a little bit since then. But, still, weaker would be like 115. So, not much weaker, but weaker. Um, but so I'm gonna pause real quick to handle notifications. We're back. So, yeah, because some of them were like would have doxed me in terms of like name and email information. So, yeah, had to do that. And yeah, we do have a bank holiday coming up, don't we? Oh, we do have lightning. Okay, that I did not notice that earlier. But we do have lightning popping up with the eye wall, so that's interesting. Um, I don't think that's the eye. This is probably just random stuff. I could be wrong, but but yeah. Wait, that one could be nope. This is relating to something in the desert. I thought that was a like possible tornado warning or something, but nope. Nothing else happening with this. These things are slowly going away. Um, because no one's been submitting reports. Waiting to see what other reports pop up. But yeah. But just checking a few things. This is very interesting. Like, oh, oh, are we at high tide here? Nope. Yeah, we're at high tide on this side. Okay. Well, we're going in towards low tide, but I did not know this area was at high tide. So maybe. Okay. Yeah, so now they're aware that they're photobombing stuff. But yeah, we're at high tide over here, so the storm surge here could be a little bit worse. You know, the hurricane's not on this side. We do have storm surge warnings. We do have them, I think. I don't know. I can't check because the cone is making things difficult. I can check right here. Storm surge warning. Yep. So that's a whole thing. I did not know the east coast of Florida could be at high tide while the west coast is at low tide. What? And you're at low tide. What? I think this is busted. Um, a lot I need to learn about these tides. I thought it was like a part of the world thing, like a time zone thing, not really just weird location. But okay, this is new. Oh, that's a that's a height. Huh? What is that? Like, what is the purpose of this? It doesn't say. He's got all these watches and warnings and all that stuff. Like, what? This will get rid of it. Yeah. Um, but yeah. But yeah, this is a thing, and I just know I'm gonna butcher a lot of these town names. Well, Perry, that's easy. Oh, we do have a wind report here. Okay. 85-mile-an-hour wind gust. Burcell Junction. Um, Burcell Junction. So, okay, so we do have that. Just I couldn't see it with all the weather spotters here. Like, y'all were hiding it. Like, you were literally hiding it. Um, I think that's the same one. Yeah, 73. That was a new one. So that's gonna be there for a while. But, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a low tide on the full moon, so the tides are going to be more extreme low end, and that's good. So that's at least a plus. Um, Any reports here are going to be long gone, so. But didn't think checked for those, because I didn't think these were going to pop up. I didn't see them with Hillary's landfall, so. Or Harold's, although I didn't really um, live stream those because I was busy with other stuff both times. So at least here I'm free, and it's like perfect to stream it. So, um, but of course, being active gets me a level up, which gets in the way of other stuff, but it is what it is. Hello. Okay, now it's popping up. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah. It just had to check in other stuff. Okay. That would be something to look into. But yeah, I did not know that there was a website. Not sure what website. I'm sure if I were to look up certain websites to try to find it, I'll find other websites that not really monetize friendly, um, or like YouTube friendly. The sire is called Windy. Actually, hold on. Let me pause real quick. Get because I have the app. I have the Windy app. Um, it just has kind of personal information at the moment. So here we. Yeah, here we go. There's Windy. Okay, so we're looking at what? 24-mile-an-hour winds? Okay. Okay, that's a little on the low end than I'm expecting, but yeah, we got windy. So, oh, the red lines. Oh, okay. That would be webcams. Reported wind. Okay, okay, I see it. Um, I take it some of these will be 17 minutes ago. Okay. Got an hour and a half ago. Where's this? Madison. I don't know. Oh, Madison. Okay. Okay, this makes it so much easier. I did not know this was a thing. Thank you. This would make things so much easier. This is a day ago to 36 minutes ago. It's like a time lapse. It's not live feed. There might be some that's live feed, I'm sure, but it's just... I think the green is live feed. Nope. Just age. That just determines age. Okay. This would make things so much easier with these live stream, like covering these storms. Oh, right. Nocturnal. So, but yeah. That makes this so much easy. So easy. But I see these are limited to the freeway, which is a kind of a bummer. I'd like to see if there's something here at Landfall, but I'm sure there's other stuff I could look into. Surfing spots. Ooh, that'd be nice. Is there any radiation with this storm? No. Doesn't look like it. Reported winds. 51 in Perry. Oh, I need current. Huh? I just had to check it. You never know. Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Um, but yeah, we got tide forecast. So we are uptrending. Are there any active fires? Huh? The fact we actually have active fires is what? Um, well, whatever fires are here, they're gonna get put out. What? Oh, that's where we're gonna. Okay. Well, I want surface. That's where people live. Air quality. I'm pretty sure air quality is pretty good. Um, just very humid. So, airports. Yeah, we got a couple here, but we can pull up weather radar. That would make things a bit different. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Watch that morph. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure this thing out a little bit. But temps. Interesting to see the temps morph with this thing. Yeah, mid 70s, pushing 80 at Steinhatchee. I'd imagine it one 84 at Cedar Key. Um, huh? Huh? That's interesting. I was not expecting that to pop up. Webcams. But, oh, right. I could add webcams. Well, I don't have any to add, but that's good to know. Um, cloud cover, this would... Not what I was expecting, but okay. I mean, satellite. Oh. That's what we're looking at for satellite. Alright. And for those curious, this is Franklin. This is Gert trying to come back from the dead. And we got 11 over here. So, which may or may not become Jose. But back to Idalia. I'd say the eye has collapsed. There's no eye, which means there's going to be no break. There's the negative 70s? What? Yeah, negative 70 cloud tops. This thing is a freaking monster. Negative 72. That's the coldest I'm seeing so far. That means negative 73. 75. Am I going to push negative 80 with the cloud tops? Um... That is gonna be... Yeah, this thing is very powerful. This thing is a very powerful storm. But, yeah, let's bring back the webcams so when new ones come in, be on it. Radio Sonodes. What? But, yeah. Just imagine it managed to actually get to negative 75 in Florida. That would be torture. Negative 77. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a very powerful system. I think it's on negative 79. Yeah, there's a negative 79. There might be a negative 80 here locally. And we just had an earthquake near Australia. So, that's nice. But look at that. That is some cold tops. And this is why I say, like, no. It gets warmer. But then again... But it's just... Yeah, let's go back to... Wind gusts. So... Yeah, that is. That's like the temperature it is in the cloud tops. Like, that is ice cold. What are we getting so far? Pushing 3 inches in spots. That's what it's looking like. And it's mostly on the west side of the storm. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It gets more over here. Like 5, 6 inches in spots. 7 inches. Maybe. This is a lot of rain. Do I have webcam enabled? No, I don't. There's the radio nodes. That's so yeah, we got. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that's an intersection. In Nashville, Georgia. So this is overnight and starting to get impacts with Idalia. This is about 11 minutes away, 11 miles away. Well, 11 minutes if you're traveling at 60 miles an hour, but yeah. Adele. We'll just see what's going on, like, just venturing through this. Like, because why not? But the thing with Radar and Mega is you get the individual reports, you get the damage reports. That's the main reason I go here. And we're probably getting another update in about 8 minutes on Idalia. So we'll get back to the other app when that happens. But I'm going to say Cat 2, 110-mile-an-hour winds. That's what I'm going to say, like right here. That's going to be maybe the 8 o'clock update. Do we have any other wind reports? Any damage reports? Couple wind reports in Tallahassee. Okay, we got 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts at the Montford Middle School. I hope the schools are not in session. If they are, then that's just... yeah, that's just not good on their part. And we got another 50-mile-an-hour wind gust reported at the FAMU weather stem. So, looking at 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Tallahassee. At least that's what's reported. So, what's that 50? Oh. 51-mile-an-hour wind gusts reported at the University of Florida. Now I gotta look at these numbers and see what pops up. Like, but yeah. Oh, we got some in St. Augustine. What are we looking at? 41-mile-an-hour wind gusts at Lewis. So, and we got another one here, which I'm trying to get to, not hit the other thing. ASO station, that's just what it says. Just a random remark. Like they just wanted to put something there. Yeah, Central might be a bit more hit and miss. That just depends on the school. But it would be smart for this area to not be considering tornado watch till 3. So yeah. Anyways, but also one thing I like about this that you don't have on Windy is the buoy cams. It's a little outdated, but just more like just posting, showing an example. Wave heights have been decreasing, so that's a good sign. On that part, but yeah. Still dark. Oh, so dark. Anyways, we got more lightning popping up, so that's something. Oh, wind gust went up to 86 at the Lafayette High School. In Mayo. So, there's that. Maybe that one went away. Rude. But clearly they're doing stuff at the schools if they're getting these reports from the schools. Like, they probably got some students there that are into this sort of thing anyways, kind of sitting there, but that's probably what's happening. Like, might as well write it out at the school. Send in reports when possible, you know. It's like, fine by me. You do you. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, it's been a while since I was in school. Yeah, graduating 2027 and not looking back. That wasn't the intended plan. The intended plan was college, but other stuff kind of got in the way and stuff. And oh, we have another report. 53-mile-an-hour wind gusts at Killian Estates. Okay. I didn't see anything about a 4.9. I think I know what app posted that. Closest thing to the 4.9 you're thinking is this one here. That's a 4.0 in the Melaca, which is Indonesian territory. Tonga. 4.9 Tonga. I said Tonga, not survival stupid ads that no one cares about. No one cares about you. Go away. Do not advise that. No. Yeah, it'd be south of Tonga. That's a good way to get this reset. Yeah, 74 plus mile an hour winds. But yeah. Oh, we have a 3.2 in Texas. Because yes, Texas felt left out. So they had to have an earthquake. Anyways. Got 60 mile an hour wind gusts in ambient station Redland, Georgia. This changed at all? Nope, still said the 86. Yeah, let's go back to Wendy, see if there's anything new with the webcams. Wrong app. I was trying to get rid of notification. 8 minutes ago. We burned 8 minutes? This is Mineola, I think, Georgia. I could add stuff to favorites. That could be useful. But I could basically watch things deteriorate as the hurricane gets closer. True. But yeah, it's like Fall City, so it's near San Antonio. Which is the interesting part. Oh yeah, severe weather forecast been updated. So we should probably check that actually. Which yeah, let's see. We'll pause real quick. Okay, just had to pull this up. It just wasn't on that tab. Was on Newsbreak. So we now have an enhanced risk, which is a 10% chance of tornadoes along the Carolina and Georgia coast. What did I say? Cat 2, 110. We'll get that in a bit, but yeah, we do have that threat, and wind is also a factor too, considering it's a fucking hurricane. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. And then beyond that, nothing. We do have general thunderstorm threat in the Carolinas tomorrow because of Idalia. So we can still see some tornadoes pop up, and then beyond that, it's just basically nothing in terms of Idalia. Now, I intend to come into here because we now got update on you. 110 mile an hour winds. So, Cat 2. It did peak as a Cat 3. Cat 4, I mean, with 130-mile-an-hour winds. May have determined that maybe had like a 135 brief peak in between this time frame. Okay, read. Um, the fact you have signal to upload a video in the middle of a Cat 2 hurricane is interesting. Like I'm not sure what cell service provider you're using, but that is the best advertisement they're gonna get. Like, you're able to upload shit during a hurricane. Like, what? But yeah, pretty much everything here is the same. It's 110-mile-an-hour winds now versus the 120 it was sitting at. Um, but the thing is, you gotta check this, not cone, models. Some of it have it making a U-turn right back to Florida, which, for the sake of what I've seen some of these models do, I do kind of hope it verifies, because it has a, like it has it, like, doing this, and then coming back to Florida, okay, and then going through Florida into this area. I'm over here, so if it does this area, I'll get hit. Plus, this area is in horrible drought. There's fires. There's a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of horrible stuff going on in this area. So they need a hurricane. Well, tropical storm. They don't need a Cat 4 monster. They just need a little tropical storm that brings probably a foot of rain to kill the freaking fires, put a damping on the drought. Um, but yeah, and no. Plus, my area is having horrible drought, so if it goes up this area, it help with the drought up here. So, but yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, 4.9, 106 kilometers of depth. That's what that is. This would actually be a safe transition to Twitter. And yeah, I'm just annoying people on Twitter, so don't mind me. Yeah, last tornado warning went bad 8:15 a.m. Eastern, so about an hour ago. Actually, let's pause. And this is what we're looking at. So, 6-foot storm surge and counting at Cedar Key. At least he's up off the ground. So, Jim Cantori is still in Cedar Key, so yeah. And so is Reed Timmer. Got a double whammy in Cedar Key. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here with that. And we got, yeah, definitely tree damage, because you got the lightning for one, plus you got hurricane force winds, and that was 8 minutes ago. Okay. But yeah, and even the psychic twins are talking about that. Are talking about this because it went from Cat 1 to Cat 4 in a matter of hours, and it's just been a beast. So Idalia is definitely getting retired. And then Ryan Hall. Okay. Got the Mud Ranch. Okay. Stroke alert. That's the top. What's the latest? Because you're gonna get different stuff with the latest. Which I gotta be careful with that, because people be posting sus crap. So, major structural damage reported to condo complex in Cedar Key. Yep. That's what we're looking at here. I need to get back onto that one. I need to. Oh, this is a water tank in Voldosta. I can actually watch this thing come in. Maybe not because it's the middle of the night, but yeah, that's what we're looking at. Cypher Hills, Pasadena Hills, and Lumberton, Florida is now under tornado warning until 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pea-sized hail is also possible, although that's the least of your concerns considering tornado and hurricane. 61,558 people, 10 schools, and a hospital affected by this. So, we got parts of highways 301 and 98 in this morning, and you're definitely going to want to take shelter accordingly. It looks like Punch is posting stuff on there, so I'm sure you guys are going to have some fun there. But yeah, Zephyr Hills, this is what we're looking at. So definitely checking the radar for that. Let's see what their priorities are set, though. Punch, what are you doing? Oh, we got all those. But first, we got the tornado warning, which is a bit more important than wind reports that is in the past. So Zephyr Hills, Dade City, this area. Let's go velocity. Boom. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my gut's telling me. Always. Oh. We might actually have a tornado on the ground. Okay. Was not expecting that, but here we are. A little quick spin up. Got the CC. Okay. That might be on the ground. And Zephyr Hill is about to get hit, so yeah, definitely take shelter. Always assume the tornado's on the ground. What kind of town name is Tommy Town? What? What kind of name is Tommy Town? That just threw me off. Someone got drunk and named a town that. Like, I'm telling you, that's what went down. That's what went down. I mean, Chucuchata La Cucci. It's not La Cucci. What? Bunker Woman's Town. Croom. Okay. But nothing here beats freaking La Cucci and Tommytown. Like, what? But yeah, this could very well be a possible tornado here. Or just debris from the hurricane. But either way, that's what we're looking at. So, now to the new wind reports. 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts at the Keystone Heights Airport. Gainesville does not want to be left out. Tree down, blocking northbound lanes of U.S. Highway 19 in Old Town. Just Old Town. We got 41-mile-an-hour wind gusts at Suwannee Pineview Elementary. Got 42-mile-an-hour wind gust at Hamilton Crossroads. We got 60-mile-an-hour wind gust at Redland. I think I already went over that one. Mayo's not popping another one. Okay. I guess the high school's offline now. We got 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. So the winds are getting weaker. That's a good sign for Tallahassee. That they're getting weaker. Actually, this one would be better for tracking the hurricane, considering it's going to be going overhead. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. So nice. Well, Chukachata is like Native American, so I understand that. Like naming towns like after like Native American terms. That's pretty common in the U.S. That's pretty common. Um, we got more. Okay, 65 on there. One guess in Greenville. Um, 42 Hamilton. I think I already went over that one. 41 Suwannee. Already went over that one. Okay, so just Greenville. That just kind of made it look like there's more elsewhere. Um, but yeah. Um, but yeah, and then the whole the coochie situation in Reddick. Just the way it's spelled. Fruit Cove. And hearing a weird noise outside. Sounds like a fly or bee panicking. What? I'm not dealing with that. I'd rather deal with a hurricane than that. And whatever the hell that was. Um. Yeah, yeah, the coochie is. It's just the way it sounds. Like, get out of the coochie. Or, it just doesn't sound right, okay? And everyone's still in Perry. Everyone's still in freaking Perry. And I got this dude over here in, what, Pixland? Pinland. It's not Finland, it's Pinland. Um, Lawless Motorsports. Definitely feels lawless right now. I got Taylor Campbell. Okay. I'm not going hitting the arrow on them because it like reveals their personal information. It's like, I'm not doxing people. I refuse to dox. Oh, 67 mile-an-hour wind gusts reported at the Madison County High School. So that's nice. Okay. Yeah, true. Um, yeah, there's a lot. That's a lot of towns across America are native names. Like, it's not just a Florida thing. I mean, I'm sure Valdosta, um, maybe not Valdosta, but Hira seems native, and that's Georgia. Um, so yeah, that's what we're looking at for cone. Like, and all these are on high tide or like what? But Valdosta, Valdosta. I thought it was Valdosta. That oh. Ooh. Was that a continuation for what already exists? It is. It's just annoying. When like notifies you. Oh no. Oh no. This is including Limestone, Florida, until 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pea-Size Hill, 8,394 people, 3 schools, and a hospital affected by this. We also got parts of Highway 17. So there's that. Um, This would be heading towards Gardner, like the snake. Um, so got this. Oh, this is just a nasty band of storms to begin with. Okay. Um, let's go velocity. I honestly cannot tell you. My best bet would be right here. Um, and doesn't appear to be anything on the ground. But always assume they're on the ground. So, otherwise, why would there be a tornado warning if it's not on the ground? Like, I got Zephyr still doing their thing, so. Okay, yeah, that would be Ellerslie. Ellerslie? Ellerslie? Something like that. But, anyways, what's that? Sturkey. Compresco. Gotta get the Compresco and the Sturkey for lunch. What? Um, Green Pond. Okay, that's it. That's interesting. And you got the villages. The infamous villages. The whole city that's pretty much old people exclusive. Um, and they all have those weird shower pom-pom things that they use for freaking sex codes. Um, that's what I'm hearing about that place. So, yeah. Yep, old people STD Central. 4.8, that would be Mexico, Chile. So, 18-mile of depth, so people definitely felt that one. Um, but, yeah, Katie, you should totally tell Punch that he's been photobombing this stream a couple of times, because that's exactly what he's been doing. So, see if he'll jump in. It's been actually recent quake. Got this 1.15, 1.2 Warner Springs, Cali. Actually, let's check the Falls City just to show that it is near San Antonio. 2.5 in Quantica. Okay, that's Puerto Rico. Yeah, San Antonio's right here. Um, and the fun part with these quakes is they're fracking induced. That's the fun part. Like, these are little fracking sites, drill sites. And the fact you have this right next to homes is very red flag. Like, you have this right next to a home, and definitely a wealthy enough home to have a freaking pool in it. So, yeah, that water's there not going to be good for you. So that's the thing with that. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, this is where it's at currently.
I like how the wind gust is 0. Like what? Like what? Why is the wind gust 0? Go away, Kaho. Did not tap on you. But yeah. Um let's actually pull up Windy. See if there's any new webcams. Why you keep wait, what? I'm curious. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you're just gonna get sunlight out of that. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, you're just gonna get sunlight. Um oh, we got webcam in Tallahassee. Alright, let's check it. Released not even a minute ago. It says you got yeah, 4.8 Central Chili. That's lifetime. Last year. I don't know. I was bored. $30. And now you see why this area's in drought. This is normally get storms on a daily basis, and here we are just not getting nothing. Like, that's what we're looking at. So, the hurricane is kind of a blessing in the regards of, well, you don't have to worry about um, flooding. Where's the freaking. Oh, you got a webcam here. Another tornado. South Newport, Georgia, until 9:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight. 913 people affected by this one. So, yeah, let's pull it up on the radar. That's gonna take me away from that because, yeah, new tornado. Gotta take it seriously. I think it's this one. Yeah, that might be this one. Because I don't think Savannah has one. So, Riceboro, Midway, this would be heading in your direction. You got iffy connection, so not gonna be able to see where this is at. So this is just one of those cases of assume it's on the ground and take the proper precautions. So that's all that is. Do we have another one in Mayo? No, that's Madison still. 67. Okay, so that's been there for a minute. So, oh no, that's the tree down. Um, so I guess they're not wrong with there being tree damage. Um, so let's pull up this again. Try to get that. Oh, forecast for the location. Okay, that's nice. Um, cause why is this not updating? Why? What? Okay. 43 new layers. What? How did I not look at this? What? Like I was using Madagascar for the model for a lot of this. Um, Okay, so drought intensity. Now you guys see why this thing was important. This is what we're looking at in terms of drought. And this is why having moisture here would be so important. No risk. What? This thing's, broken. And that's for yesterday. I want today. Tomorrow. What? How's the drought growing? What? Whatevs. I think it's just weird. Weather warnings. Okay, yeah. Weather warnings is very enlightening. That is very enlightening, but we got the Gulf Stream, which people screaming that's gonna be collapsing in a year or two. That had nothing to do with Franklin, that's just convenient. Franklin's over here, so. Anyways. Pressure. There we go. More or less here, but yeah, there we go. That's what I need. That's what we need. This thing is very interesting. But soil moisture, a lot of it's like soaked. 100%. That's what we're looking at. That's gonna be definite flooding. Definite flooding. Dust. I'd imagine it's not much, considering we're getting drenched. But sea surface. Yeah, I'd imagine this would be cold, considering you got the hurricane coming through, but past that you got 80s, 90s. And it's just, yeah. Hot water. Oh. Yeah, when it comes to that play game for me, like, the main thing there with me is the, whatchamacallit. Yeah, Greenland. Because, yeah, you can't get nothing out of that, apparently. Everyone treating stuff. But, yeah. Because I have a hard time getting Greenland infected. Unless if I start with Greenland and call it a day. You're basically saying need some flat clouds. What? UV index, I'd imagine, is going to be low. Yeah. Because UV is going to have a hard time reaching that. Freezing altitude. What? Humidity, I'd imagine, would be through the freaking roof. Yeah, 98, 99. My head hurts right now for some reason. Wind accumulation? Can someone explain how wind accumulates? What? What is the meaning of this? Out of curiosity, let's pull this up. Yeah, just what I thought. Yeah, this is what we're looking at. So. Yeah, hold on. Someone just wanted to talk about something, but we're back again, so that's what matters. Fort White. I was not meaning to do that. Anyways, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be calmer here. That's supposed to be the eye, but the eye wall is supposed to be hectic. So, yeah. But yeah, we're back again. There's just random stuff there. Hmm. Is there anything new with the webcams? This was 29 minutes ago. Melrose. Again, I would prefer live cams, but this is actually very useful nonetheless. Like, I meant to go here, but yeah, you do you. But yeah. See what's going on. But yeah. 119. Okay. But yeah. Just checking a few things. Just checking. Never know. But I usually get sidetracked, don't I? Oh, yeah, appears to be a truck stop in that area. That's why there's all those semis. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, now you guys are having fun there. Okay, I see what's going on. Um, but yeah. But okay, so Punch wasn't getting it at first, now he was. Um, but with you guys being from the Florida area, that kind of helps. 39 minutes ago. Oh, that's pretty rough waters there. Um, but okay. Yeah. So, looks like this is going to be a lot more pings from that Discord. But yeah, so someone got falsely banned for like 14 days from being able to stream on Twitch, and it's like nothing you can do about that. You just gotta write it out if they're not willing to listen, and yeah. So like it's just very hard thing, but yeah. But unless there's nothing new going on, I'll probably end the live nowish and just focus on the tornado and other updates as they come in, because got other stuff to handle. Looks like we got more here. 47 Lake City, 52 at Suwannee, and 53 at the Hamilton Crossroads. But yeah, there's not much else going on because all the tornado warnings are now expired, and well, the system is just doing its thing. So yeah, just gonna end live. Just gonna cover the updates as they come in. Because I got other stuff going on today. And yeah, stay safe out there. See you in the next video or stream.